Pola. Meanwhile, let's talk politics. The newest polls post-conventions have been released, and the Real Clear Politics average shows Hillary Clinton leading Donald Trump by almost 7 points nationwide. She got a bounce after her convention last week. So how can he, Mr. Trump, get people back on the Trump train? Pollster Frank Luntz has been thinking about this. He joins us from our nation's capital. Frank, you say there is one thing Donald Trump can do, and if he follows Frank Luntz's lead, he'll win. What is it?
Well, it's actually not one thing. It's 5 things.
Okay.
And if you'll allow me, I'll go in order very
Please
quickly.
do.
The first thing is, if you're mentioning Paul Ryan or John McCain, you're losing. Those names should never come from him. It's only Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. Second, you have to return to your themes: political correctness, the rigged system, taking on Wall Street. That is what got you to the nomination. Okay. Third, your campaign should be about ending wasteful Washington spending, because of what bothers people more than anything else. Fourth, it's essential, absolutely essential, that you call for a forensic audit of the federal budget. Take the big 4, let them go through it over the first 100 days. That should be the very first thing that you do. And fifth, anytime you use the word I, you're failing, with one exception. I am your voice. That was the highest tested moment in the Republican convention. Hillary Clinton, her campaign slogan is, I'm for her. What Donald Trump's campaign slogan should be is, I will be your voice. You do those 5 things, and you can win in November.
So the overarching theme, though, aside from the I business and the other stuff that we'll talk about in a moment, is be the candidate against Washington waste.
Exactly. And that forensic audit, nobody's ever done it before.
What does that mean? What does that mean, a forensic audit?
A forensic audit takes it apart, looks at a 360-degree aspect of the budget. It's something that happens almost every day in businesses across America as you examine the success or failure of what you're spending and the impact that it has. You take the greatest experts on budgets and spending, you put them in a room for 100 days, and you can save hundreds of billions of dollars off of what we are spending right now. If that, and by the way, Hillary Clinton could never do it, because she's about spending more. This is Trump's opportunity to use his business skills to make a difference.
And regarding Hillary Clinton, you say that the big problem she's got is she is, and I'm essentially using your word, she's not real, phony. She's got to be more authentic.
Well, she had an opportunity. You've been in Washington for more than a quarter of a century. When you come out at your Democratic convention, lower the podium, turn off the teleprompters, and tell the American people what you really think. Tell them why your experience qualifies you to be president. She can't do that. She is stuck to those teleprompters, and that's why I'm so looking forward to these debates, because then it has to be her words and not some speechwriter's words.
Sure, and then you're going to have the side-by-side comparison. You can decide which of these two do you want talking for you on your behalf for the next 4 years. But, Frank, here's what we have learned in the last week, and we knew that Hillary would probably wind up with the bounce, and she got a good one. It's a large bounce. But the press has just absolutely been pummeling Donald Trump nonstop. The Daily Beast, I think yesterday the headline was, race over.
Well, you know what? Donald Trump is giving them the ammunition. Let us be honest and candid with our viewers. The media has a certain perspective, but you don't help that perspective by every day going off message, by every day being unwilling or unable to stay focused on what really matters. And I promise you this, Steve, if Trump is focused on ending, I mean, these are hard-earned taxpayer dollars. The public wants a government that's more efficient, more effective, and more accountable. If that is the message of Donald Trump, and not all this sideshow, then he is speaking the language of the American people. But if he fails to do that, then of course the media is going to hold him accountable. And by the way, that one word, accountability, is what the American people want most from Hillary Clinton.
All right. Let's see if Donald Trump is listening to you right now. Frank Luntz, thank you very much for joining us today from our nation's capital.